What's up, patrons?
What's going on, baby? We out here.
We are here.
Got that thing out here. It's us two right now.
Damon and Dan.
We're chilling 7:30 a.m. We're giving it to you on a Tuesday rainy morning. That's how dedicated we are to you. I want y'all to know. We locked in for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? And we're feeling a little bit of everything. We're feeling Dave is on the way. You'll hear his voice soon enough. Dan and I are coming off of spring break weeks with families, and I'm excited to hear about this because I'm definitely intrigued. I'll share my tease for myself, but I want to get to the headliner here. I went down with a family and another family to Pensacola. Breezy time. Just Airbnb, beach, pool, jacuzzi, board games. It really
delightful.
It really was a very simple, relaxing. Like we made no plans. We was like, let's just get up and see how we feel type of vibes the whole week. And I was like, I'm here for it. As a type 1, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let's do that right there. Had a blast.
As long as no one looks at you eventually and says,
yeah. And it
okay,
did it.
But we need you to plan.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm out. I didn't bring my planning hat. You know what I'm saying? I left it back in Atlanta. So that was a blast for me. Got back on Friday and had a couple days just to kind of chill before school started back yesterday. And we're good. But my man over here put in work. You understand here?
Yeah.
9 days, you said?
9 days.
Of Disney.
It's too much Disney.
That's a lot of Disney.
You've seen those like Mickeys that have like that have blood coming out their eyes and stuff like that, like the hardcore Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
That was about to be the Mickey that everyone experienced in the park by the time I was done.
Let's get into it because I've never heard this.
Okay,
I've never heard this. 9 days.
So so we took my son when he was 3.
Okay, 3.
And it was magical.
Yeah, good time. Just a family of 3.
Just family of 3.
You're what, 8 years younger?
Yeah, we did 2 parks. We did Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, and like we didn't have to rush. We weren't doing any of the roller coasters.
Blast.
He didn't want to see any characters.
He didn't know any characters. He barely knew English.
We just walked around.
Yeah.
It was like a nice jaunt through Disney World.
That's a good word, jaunt.
Apparently, I needed my black belt in Disney planning.
You had to go
parks.
straight level up.
Lightning lanes and genie pluses and magical spells that cost $25 to cast you on to some said ride. Bro, it's no longer what you pay to get in, which is stupid. For clarity.
Let's be very clear.
This is dumb. They're not a roller coaster that goes upside down, and you want to charge me what?
I need to go upside down for some money. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You better turn me upside down.
My stomach better go.
Apparently, they jacked up all the prices for COVID, and then they never dropped them back.
It never dropped.
They're like, we got to make our money because no one's coming, and they're like, people are already paying it.
Seems like you paid it. So you have your entry level. We'll just call it like $125, $150 to get into the park.
Get in the building.
And then you have to pay $25 a head for Genie Plus.
Okay.
Which gives you access to basically the old school skip the line.
Yeah, like a flash pass.
Flash pass.
Okay,
yeah. So they call it the lightning lane.
And
you can make reservations like an hour, a couple
I'm
hours
gonna be
ahead.
there at 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But you can only have one at a time, so you can't like plan out your day. So you get one, and then as soon as you scan into that ride, you can then make your next one.
Yeah.
And
I can't plan out 9, 11, 12, 3.
No. And then there's like top tier rides.
Okay.
That you have to pay an additional fee.
I'm already in the building.
To get a lightning lane for that specific ride.
I see.
So by the end of the day,
one day,
you're $200 in per head to get into this place.
Just to get in.
And then you got to buy food and all these things.
All the other things.
So we did the cruise first. I would say much more our speed. Still just astronomically expensive for something that like no adult enjoys.
Yeah.
I could go on a Royal Caribbean cruise, stay in a sweet,
chill,
an all you drink package,
chill,
still be cheaper
than
what I paid to go on this.
Now,
Disney
hold
cruise.
on. Were you 14 deep for the cruise and the parks, or you were 14 deep?
We were -3, so we were 11 on the cruise.
11 deep on the cruise,
and then we were 14 deep on the.
I've never been on a Disney cruise. Is it Disney World, but on a boat, on a ship?
It is. There's like they have one ride.
Okay.
There's like a water ride.
Makes sense.
That you can do on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
It's a smaller cruise, like Royal Caribbean ships, right?
Yeah.
It's like 2/3 the size of a Royal Caribbean ship. So like, there's no like massive like promenade.
None of that.
That you kind of feel like you're in a city.
Yeah.
There, like it felt I've been on a bunch of cruise ships. It felt small to me.
Sure.
So, but there was pools and they had a theater and you can watch Disney movies and they got the characters and
they gonna give you that.
My daughter did the bippity boppity boop $200 boutique.
Yep.
And so anyway, by the end it just felt like Monopoly money that I was just like, sure.
Ma. And then you got back Saturday night and had Sunday
10 and a half hour drive back.
Oh, you drove back.
Oh,
I didn't even hear that part. I didn't even hear that.
Bro.
9 days and then a drive.
I'm surprised you're alive right now.
Bro.
Boy. We slept. Sabbath was 2 days ago. You hear me? Oh.
Bro. So yesterday, my work day, where I had 1,000 emails, felt like the most relaxing 12 hours of my last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Man.
So
breaks. So we call trips with kids vacations, and we call trips with our kids getaways. But either way, they're both essential. They're both if you're a family with children, they're both the key. One, but two, I think the 1 day back. We have to learn this the hard way. I feel like most families learn this the hard way. You got to have at least 1 day back of nothingness before the week is back. There were too many times we were coming back from big holidays, driving back from Texas on a Sunday morning, getting back at 9 on a Sunday night, and school the next day.
No,
bruh, you got to have at least one complete day where it's like, oh, we might not get out the bed. We might not brush our teeth.
It is an astronomy lesson for our patrons. You come in too steep or too shallow, you skip off that atmosphere.
Boom, right into the ocean forever.
And we skipped too many times, just like you, where you're like, you enter into Monday and you're like, what? Where am I? What is happening?
Nah.
Which way is up? And
nobody's better for it.
It was no.
Kids can't they haven't had a bedtime in 11 days.
Our kids had a day and a half back, and they still are acting like a-holes.
That's it.
Like, they're tired.
Habits are made and habits are broken much faster.
Bro.
Much faster.
My daughter this morning, it was just like, she was on one this morning. And I was just like, I regret everything.
Everything I just gave you. I want to take it all back. Sometimes I'll try to be the nice dad, and on Sundays we'll get home, we'll do like lunch, we get through chores, we get the work hard done first, and then we get to the play hard screens, we chill, whatever. And sometimes, like 2 Sundays ago, I will hit them with, oh, hey, just do the bathroom, and I'll let you get to your screens before the other chores. And I tell you, if they ever let me down and start getting all flustered and upset they got work to do, I'm like, never again. Never again will I give you the sweetness of my heart to let you get some playtime before the other work got to get done. Because you can't handle it.
That's brave.
You can't handle it.
That's brave to give
like,
your kids
hey,
the
you know
out.
what? Y'all smash that bathroom. Man, get some screens in your life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Have a little dessert before your food. And they're like, nope, that's why. That's why.
I can't get back up.
I can't do my life. Okay. No, that's fine. I know now that you can't handle good time. That's what I know now.
Bro, the excuses kids come up with for why they can't do something. My daughter looked at me straight in the eye this morning and she goes, it's hard to stand up.
It's hard to stand up, Daddy.
It's hard to stand up.
I guess we shouldn't go back to Disney ever then.
I can't do it. It's hard to stand up.
Oh, boy.
Get out of here.
Please don't. Please don't, baby girl. Please don't.
You all, and you can feel we use the Disney analogy, Star Wars, the good and the dark and the light side of you. Because I'm like sitting there, I'm like rationalizing. Let's take a deep breath. Like, hey, let's work through this.
I'll massage your leg, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's get a little giggle out and like see what we can do.
Yeah.
And then she goes, and then like after you work through that whole scenario, she's like still like, no, I'm not doing that. And then the dark side comes out, and you're just like, roar! And you're like, oh, man. I'm going to lightsaber your head off.
A slice. I'm going to pick you up right by your head, right here, just like this.
Okay, but for real, the Tron ride, though, at Disney.
Talk to me.
Oh, my gosh.
Good times?
Closest you've ever felt to flying.
Ooh, Tron.
Is that like a new one?
It's like a year, maybe a year and a half old. Yeah, post pandemic.
I went there like 2 years ago, so I just missed it.
Yeah,
okay.
It is. If it went upside down, it'd be top 3 roller coasters I've ever been on.
Oh boy, that's
but
a good statement.
I would say it's barely top 10 because it doesn't go
upside down.
It doesn't go upside
It's
down.
gotta have that whoop whoop. It's gotta have it. To
Rock
be
and
in the
Roller Coaster is
list.
the only Disney one that does, and it was shut down.
Well, let me ask you this: so you've been how many times? You've been twice as a father now?
Yeah, as a father.
Did you go growing up? Or you Allison?
Bro, so you may be able to be from Texas and commiserate with this. So my mom looks at me when she's like, "Hey, we're moving to Atlanta."
Okay.
And she says, "But because we're so close to Disney World, we'll go every year."
Why would she say that?
She lied.
Why would she, Mama?
I went one time in my life.
For the viewers who don't know, well, how old were you roughly when you moved to Atlanta? Just to see
I
how long
was
mom's
like
lie.
7.
See how large mom's lie was.
I was 7 when I moved to Atlanta. I think we went to Disney World probably like around the time I was 10 or 11.
Sure.
And never went back.
Never went back.
Never went back.
That statement as a parent is outlandish. That is a crazy statement. Like, I can't even fathom what I would say. That's so wild. Like, hey, we're going to be a drivable distance. Not the best drive. It's
a long
That's
drive.
6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, without traffic.
Yeah, right? And that's not with smaller kids who got to stop more, whatever, right? No. That's like we can kind of get there in 6 to 8 hours like traffic. We're going to go every year. And then y'all went once.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny to me.
It was one of those moments as a parent. I'm sure my mom was sitting here like, we love living in Dallas.
We had a great time.
We don't want to move. This is what's
they're not going to like it.
And so
right?
like, I just got to soften this blow and then figure it out later.
Yeah.
She didn't figure it out later.
Now let me say this here because I've never been. Katori's never been. The kids have never been.
You're not missing out.
Right now my mission is 14. The girls are 9 and 7. All right. So we are all in on. We like to have a good time in the sense of movies, the soundtracks. Like we still enjoy movies and magic and all that, just as a whole, pound for pound, right now at this moment in time.
Sure.
Give me, if you could, and maybe somebody else is listening too. He's not getting paid for what he's about to say next, team here. But I do. Excuse me. I want to experience it at least once with our kids before we're, Mission's going to be out in a few years, et cetera, et cetera. What's a few things for myself and Katoya, millennials out here, that would at least help us soften the blow of the money and the time we're about to spend, whereas adults who grew up on Disney, VHS, et cetera, like the Tron or something like that? Because I don't know.
I would say, the experiences, like, one, get somebody to help you do it.
Okay.
So, like,
I've heard this a couple times.
Do not go into Disney. Like,
I've heard this a few times.
My wife's sister is a Disney travel agent. Like she
That's
booked all the lines for us. So I'm
Yeah.
giving Disney a hard time,
Sure.
and they took all of my money.
Sure.
But we didn't wait in lines because she was able to navigate us around each park, and
I like that.
we rope dropped it. So we were there at 7 a.m. first in line.
Yep.
We would ride basically every ride we wanted to by 10:30, and then you could either go back to the hotel, pool day, or kind of just walk around the park and enjoy it.
That.
And the environments are just all immersive, in the sense that every detail's been thought of.
Yeah.
You can just slowly walk and enjoy that space after you get the rides done, and stay on property, because if you stay on property, you get in early.
What does
you
that
get
mean,
in
stay
early.
on property?
You stay at one of their 15 hotels.
Oh, okay.
And then and if you do, you get in there. You get in early.
Got it. Okay.
And so again, more expensive, bummer. But it's
yeah.
kind of one of those things that if you try to do Disney cheap,
Yep.
by day 3, you're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I wish we could just take my money.
No, 100%. When we did New York as a family for the first time, we just went all in.
Yeah.
And I say, they're different, but they're similar because New York will run you up quick.
Yep.
But if we're gonna experience New York City,
just do it.
We were all in tours. We were on the boat ferry ride to the Statue of Liberty. We saw the Lion King.
Yep.
We went all in.
Yeah.
We got back. It was like, woo! But that was how. Had we done one or two things, or had we lived, you know what I'm saying? We were in Manhattan.
Or if you were taking the subway.
Yeah. We were like, no, we're riding the you know what I'm saying? No, that makes a lot of sense. Because the last time we went to Six Flags about maybe 2019, it was the worst. It was all lines,
bro.
Right? If you look up, if we were out there for 7 hours, 4 of it was lines.
Well, here's what I'll say: the difference between Six Flags and Disney is, even with it is enjoyable to wait in line at Disney. Like the lines are thought about.
Okay.
Like there's different experiences throughout each like of their like big ride lines and stuff like that. Like it's like the Avatar line, like the whole thing feels like you're on the planet. Like every nook and cranny of the line. Is like
of the setting, the
honestly,
vibe.
the line was better than the ride.
Oh,
transparently, like the ride was like cool,
right.
Like, but the line was like, holy crap! Like they have a full avatar that you can like see and like.
Okay.
So I would say your kids are right in the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Now the question is do they have like an endearment towards any of the like storylines or princesses?
We got a few. We still.
Like Tiana.
Yeah. We still rock it all.
Okay, so.
We just watched Cruella the other night. Like, we're still in that space.
So I would say then you're right in that sweet spot.
Yeah.
One of the redeeming factors, so Dog McStuffins is like big in my family.
Grew up on Dog, yeah.
And dude, there was a little girl, probably like 3 years old, like one child, and she ran up and she held Dog for like, and the deal is that the characters can't let go. So like once a child gives them a hug, they won't let go until the child let goes.
That's
dude, and like these things as a parent, you're just this is amazing.
Oh, man.
But so I would say you're right in the sweet spot because Mission in the next 2 years will be like, I want to go to Universal. I want to do Harry Potter. I want to ride roller coasters. I want to like.
He is right at the spot. He's chill right now.
Like I want to light my hair on fire and get scared a little bit. Versus right now, Mission will still enjoy.
Yeah, he's still gonna have a good time with us. That's for sure.
Hollywood Studios and Tower of Terror and some of these other ones that are like cool, but like once you're older and like in the 15, 16 world, like
it may start flipping on you.
The ladies are at Universal.
Yeah. We gonna make it happen. We gotta talk off script for a number here for a second, but that's good to know. Disney. David Perdue was in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Good people, we're here. We in this thing. It's a rainy, wet, early Tuesday morning, man.
I knew when I sent the text of like, hey, this is the time that this can happen this week, that Joel and Dave were gonna just be like, man, screw these guys.
9 o'clock.
And I knew Damon's like, cool. I just instead of sitting around for 30 minutes, I'll just head to the studio.
It was so early that I didn't even clock the time at first. I was like, Tuesday, I got so much shit to do Tuesday. And I was like, wait a minute. Did that say 7:30? The audacity of this man to text me on my phone.
We don't have 9 to 5s at 7:30 anymore. Those days were done.
This is the first time I've ever seen any of you guys before 8 o'clock.
It's
not in a hotel room.
That's probably if it was not a hotel room. We have no reason for that.
We need to bring the tour back. We need to bring.
Oh, I'm with it.
We need to bring the show on the road.
That's always good.
Hey, I'm with it. Like a nice quick little.
Just a little boopity boop.
This YouTube channel that I watched, they did this big travel series. What if we did a 4th and 10 show in 50 states in 50 days?
Well, what I heard was somebody sponsored that. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Who out there would like to
Who
sponsor
out here
us?
is trying to?
We'll make
who wants
great
to jump
content.
on? It will cost us, Joel, get you the number.
Get you the number.
We'll make great content.
Get Andrew Schultz to write the check, and we in this thing.
I don't want any of his money.
You want
I'll take all his money. I'll take any.
Yes, you will. Stop it,
Andrew
David.
Schultz, I'll take
I don't know
none.
anything about Andrew Schultz.
No, I'm just playing. I don't
about to say, I was like, is he on the list? Let me know.
I don't have a list.
No, the Epstein list.
Oh, that list.
Is
No,
it
I
Island?
don't think he was
so.
around there.
Okay, if you ain't on that list, that's really my barometer now. It's really just like, if you're not, it's like,
switch that
you're either an
barometer up.
angel or you're a
R. Kelly wasn't on that list.
What was Mulaney? R. Kelly was on that list. I think he could have been one of the
He
founders
started his
of the
own.
list.
He started his own.
I think R. Kelly had an island beside. He had a ferry that go from
R.
island
Kelly
to island.
was at a McDonald's in Chicago.
Jared Leto has an island too.
Diddy was on the list.
Diddy was definitely on the list.
I think, yeah,
Diddy was one of the founding fathers,
Diddy
like
was a
Alexander
henchman.
Hamilton of that bad boy.
Yeah, Diddy was like a henchman.
Yeah, just in the background,
Yeah,
like,
he
who
was,
made
yeah,
this
on
right
the
here? He
come
come
up.
out the background as a
Dude,
clown.
that story keeps getting worse.
It's like
Diddy
an
story?
onion. It's like another layer keeps pulling out.
And I'm like, I can't.
I don't even look at it anymore.
Like the headlines get me every
I
time.
don't even look at it anymore, to be honest with you.
Where is he?
I don't think he's in the country.
Yeah,
Last I
I don't
checked.
think he is in custody.
No, he's definitely not in custody.
So yeah, until
He's not
that,
coming back.
until that happens, I'm like, all right, like that's how I feel right now, personally. Like, all right, I see the stuff, and until you have him in cuffs, and now he has to pay for the stuff he did, then I'm just like, oh.
Russell
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. If the U.S. government wants you, they're gonna get you.
Hold on,
I think so. Russell Simmons is the same thing. Russell Simmons got
Simmons?
involved. Yeah.
Hold
You know
on,
about
I'm
this?
thinking of two different people.
You're
here.
not thinking of Rev Run. You think of Rev Run.
No. I was thinking of the white man who used to dance in the '80s with the afro.
Russell.
What's his name? Simmons, ain't it? We all see his face.
yeah,
That
the
workout guy?
Yeah. Ain't it Simmons?
Oh no, that's
Rich-
God, Richard Simmons.
No, is it
Richard Simmons?
Richard Simmons.
You're
No.
talking about Russell Simmons of Baby Fat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fat Farm.
I
Yeah, Fat
heard
Farm.
Simmons. I was like, not sweet, not
Wait,
sweetie.
that's Russell Simmons?
That Russell Simmons.
Did
Yeah.
what?
Oh yeah, he did some bad stuff. I'm looking
Yeah.
at now.
Russell
It's not good.
Simmons is like basically got like involved with some kind of sexual assault, something.
More
and
trafficking.
he got out of here.
Where did he go?
I don't know, but they ain't got him.
This
And he is-
pre-pandemic?
Yeah, maybe. But he's been living somewhere in not America for a while now.
Years.
People gotta go visit him. If like you see pictures where he is doing yoga,
He's in a country
some
that
country
that on what's the word, extradite or whatever.
Yeah, he got out of there.
Wow.
That's you wonder why the
That's-
guy
that's crazy.
the white dude who just went to jail for all of the faulty investments and he went down.
That's so vague.
I was waiting for something
I was
more.
like, you gotta narrow the scope.
Yo, a
so
little
we
bit,
can
bro.
get-
I was like, golly, the man got a gumbo of men.
all the Web3
But the man said he said white man bad stuff,
Look,
and I was like, what?
He wears solid color T-shirts, jeans.
Yeah.
What is it, a Ponzi scheme?
Gavin Wood.
Like to put
Yeah,
things on
he
his
was.
eyes and head. I'm like,
You
what?
talking, you talking about Gavin Wood? That's the guy who made Web3.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know that name.
I don't know that name at all, man. I try to keep my head low. That's what I do know.
My head is nowhere near any of this.
We were talking for Disney 18 minutes. David come. We get into conspiracy theories
I ain't
and
had nothing
bad
to do with it.
crimes.
Hey.
You did it.
I put in jail investments Bahamas, and it was the first one Forbes. Sam Bankman
Oh no.
freed.
It's always a new one.
FTX.
Oh,
FTX. That was what I was.
Oh.
FTX.
We
I
don't
keep
talk
my
enough
head
about
out it, bro.
He went to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
The point that I was going to make
There it
was,
is.
thank you. He went to the Bahamas and thought he was safe there, and they said,
Oh, not
Nah.
the Bahamas. But that wasn't far enough, bro. The
Nah,
Bahamas?
Nah.
I've
So
been to
he-
Bahamas in 3
I think
days.
Russell
this man just got
Simmons-
30 years in jail. He's going to come out being 60 years old.
Oh,
Wait,
he might not
you
come
know
out.
where Russell Simmons is? I think he's somewhere in Asia,
Man, that's crazy, bro.
like some island in Asia.
Some
or
island in
something like that.
Asia, just chilling, living
Yeah.
life now.
That's
eating.
what what's his name almost got in trouble
Drinking
for
bubble
visiting
tea.
him. Usher went and visited him like
The boy
right
like,
after the Super. Everybody was like, "Hey,
He's in Bali.
Bali."
but boy, if you don't get back over
Bali's a
here,
non-extradition country.
Bali chilling in the
Apparently.
cut.
Yeah. Usher went and visited him. He was like, "Hey, Usher, you don't do that, man. Make new friends."
I tell you what, I'll say this.
You guys just ruined my search history. I'm now searching sexual predators,
Yeah, bro.
Bali. Does
Bro,
Bali
you gotta
not
get out of there,
extradite?
man.
Don't
And that's why I'm being
extradite.
like, yo, why am I doing this?
Get out of there, bro.
Yeah.
Get out
That's
of
why
there.
you own a private window.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop searching this now.
Every time I put on incognito just for fun, I feel dirty. Like, cause it pop up black, it pop up dark mode, and it's got the eyes like, are you sure about this? Like, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not sure about this. Cause I gotta get on my OnlyFans, right, to do my scheduling stuff. So I try to put that on the incognito. It just feel like I gotta look over my shoulder. Like I have to go to a corner of the room where nobody, there's nothing behind me,
Yeah.
just cause I can feel safer about
Daddy's
it.
working.
Yes.
You got hard out at 9, right?
Yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. We
Okay,
gotta
yeah.
get out of here. We talked enough out of here. We'll see y'all on the other side.
Peace.